We didn't follow the culture. We built it.
Snappy, one of the youngest member on the Power 95 team. I started working on Power 95 like 2 years ago when I started my college life. I actually made a decision to work while I'm in school, and it was actually successful for me. Yeah, I used to balance both school and work. I spent 2 years in college. I graduated. After I graduated, I spoke to the boss. She asked me what I wanted to do with my future and on radio and what I want to do and stuff. And then I made a decision to actually choose radio first, and then she put me to work full time. And during that time, I gained a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience from guys like Scratchmaster, Menace, Double L, Fearless Kevon. The name goes on and on and on. It's all members of the team working together, and they showed me a lot and showed me how the industry is run, and I really appreciate that. And I really appreciate the Power 95 team as well for really accepting me and showing me love. As a youth, I'm very grateful for the opportunity to be on Power 95 and a part of the Power 95 team, and also celebrating 10 years with Power 95. I'm really grateful for the opportunity. And also, in the future, I'm looking forward to learning and gaining a lot of knowledge with the team.
10 years loud, proud, and trusted. Power 95, a decade strong.
Welcome back, everybody. It is indeed a pleasure to have you here for another day. Thank you so much for powering up. Breathe, Aruna. Breathe. Yeah. Today is what? The 24th? So that means we're a month away, 30 days away from Christmas. It'll be Christmas Eve around this time next month. Yeah, and we're definitely counting down the days to, the reason for the season. We're definitely celebrating in a big way. Nonetheless, it is an absolute pleasure to have you back with me. Thank you so much, everyone, for powering up. Thank you so much to Nirvana Spa and Detox, Beacon Insurance, Western Union, Harry Edwards Jewelers for taking us through another day. And with that in mind, I trust everyone had themselves a good weekend and you're ready to embrace another working week. Good morning to Agreed. Agreed. Someone telling me something I should do. Not to reiterate what was said or discussed. Okay, hold on. Yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, so good morning if you're listening via radio 95.1, 95.3, or you're viewing via Facebook or YouTube. It's indeed a pleasure to have you back for another week. Yep, the days are moving. Just yesterday we were January 1st, Happy New Year and all of that. And here we are almost into the final month of the year. The 12 months have gone by so quickly. And we got to make it count, right? We definitely got to make it count. we never know when it will be a loss. Of course, I'm sure by now you guys heard of the passing of Jimmy Cliff, reggae icon, actor. You know, he passed away at the age of 81 this morning, and I'm sure there are others who probably passed away maybe on the weekend or this morning. You just never know. So it is super, super important that we live each day like it is our last. You know, make it count. You know, stop procrastinating. Just get out there and do your best every day. Things might not be the way we want it to, but doesn't mean, you know, we should just go through life without having a plan or anything of that sort. And that is where we want to sway the conversation this morning. But before we do that, let me just say hello and good morning to all the birthday people. Where is Gabriella Bernard? It is a birthday today. We done with Scorpio season, right? Scorpio season like done finish 24th. Yeah, so yeah, what season are we in now? Saggy. Are we into Saggy season? I only know Aquarius and I know Leo, I know Scorpio, I know Virgo season. What are we going into? I think it's Saggy, right? Yeah, so finally out of the way with those Scorpios. Scorpio and Leo have the same kind of energy. Yeah, plentiful. Morning, Shante. Hope you're good. Sonia, Alexander, shout out to my YouTubers. See more of you coming in on the stream. Truly appreciate it. Shauna Henry, good morning. Rendell, Amare, good morning. Jackie Douglas Adams. Hope you had a wonderful celebration, Jacqueline. Whatever you did or didn't do, hope you had a good one. And more life and more blessings to you. Yeah, my thing was changed and I just realized that, so I'm not. Good morning, Marianne, Linda Pearl. Where is Gabby? Is Gabby in here already? Did I share the live? Was I sitting down here making my with all you this morning? No, I didn't even share it. Somebody said I asked. Not happy. Yeah, man. Listen, the political action is heating up all over the Caribbean. It seems it's never a dull moment. Let me share my thing. I didn't think I shared it. Yeah. We want to talk about that too. Hold on. All right, there we go. Where's she in? Dubai? Must be nice. Must be very nice. So, let me see if I'll call her and see if she'll take the call. One Leo, never two on the app, whatever. I'll call her and see if she'll take the call like we did to Elimus. Good morning, Glendon Phillip. Thank you. Blessings on your day as well. Gwendolyn Simpson. Good morning. Andrea, good morning. If all didn't wish me happy birthday, today is all your last day. Girl, your birthday, God says Friday. East people up now. What birthday you still looking for? Morning, Ambika. Morning, Terrace. Jackie Chaiton, good morning. Vanessa, who else is here? Sonia, Unison Joseph, Lisa, Batiste, good morning. Hey, Kimberly, Rachel, Abigail, who else is here? Amanda, Redhead. Happy Sagittarius morning, Debbie Crony. Oh gosh, from one to the next. Jeez. I feel like I'm paying for a lot of sins in my life because as soon as I get rid of one, the next one coming up. I'm like just thanking God that Scorpio season over and completely forget that Debbie Crony. I think I need to start applying for vacation around this time because Madeline Thomas morning. Diana Stewart, Shireen James, Kyle Abraham, good morning. Vanessa St. John, Clarina, good morning. How are you doing up the road? Getting ready for Thanksgiving. Yeah, getting ready for Black Friday, like if I stayed in all your place, but it's all good. I'm having a problem with Yvette James, good morning. Claudine, Roxanne, Kimal, just answer you, Kimal. Yeah, we definitely have to take a look at that. I'll read your message in a while and see how the other folks feel about it. Who else? Kizzy Thomas. Yo. I thought it was bad for my birthday. Listen, I swear Kizzy bit all cockfight. Kissy WhatsApp messages at one point. I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing this today. Kissy, you could be. Kissy didn't even have space. I didn't even realize you could post all these messages on your WhatsApp status at once. I'm sure Mark or whoever was wondering what's going on here. And imagine she had all of these greetings and still making confusion for video and message. When I went to look, her messages were like dot, 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 dot. You know, sometimes you post a status and you see a long line until you get to the end. It was dot, 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 dot. I swear she had over 100 plus messages. I must see people greedy for what they greeted, so Papa. If you had $1 for everybody greeted, you get time, so you should could afford to take the rest of the year off. But anyways, like I said, birthdays are meant to be celebrated. So hope you had a good one, Kizzy and Jackie and what's her name? Gabby, celebrating today. Andrea said, yes, Sagittarius, my mom's heavenly birthday today. So happy birthday to all the birthday people. Norman Noel, greetings from Maryland. Big up yourself. Who else? Naya just come on, show she face and come about your business. Kem Simeon, good morning. Happy Monday. Tasha Francis, Pursue Francis, happy birthday. Hope you have a wonderful celebration. Like I said, more life, more blessing. Yeah, we're going up the road, Papa. I was telling a classmate of mine, Lorraine, last week. Imagine just the other day we were in convent in knee-high socks and shirt well buttoned up and skirt well pressed, and watch us today 40s going up the road. Me and ready for this thing, you know. I figure since you get to 30, that should be a cutoff. No more getting old. I should show up on Thursday so you could have called me. Anyways, Aloe Bailey, welcome everybody. Riggy, I really like that song. Trust me, song nice, man. Take it in front. I love it. Here's a Bascom, good morning. And everybody else, Thelma Berg, Devon Noel, Nikisha, those of you listening, like I said, online and on radio, Akeem, Jack, big up yourself. My YouTubers, big up yourselves. Sure didn't upload. Someone's about 400 plus WhatsApp messages of. I swear. So it was me alone that don't celebrate my birthday. Shireen, you're supposed to. Why are you not celebrating your birthday? Hey, Shamira. Good morning. Hope you're good. Hold on. I wonder if the lady got answer her phone. Let me check and see. I want to send her a birthday greeting, but I wonder if the lady got answer but she let me see if let me see what happening here. Morning, neighbor. Happy birthday. We're calling you live from the ladies' room. Naya say you're in Dubai, but we said let me take a chance and call you same speed.
Well, hello, honey. I'm on the train in Barcelona.
Wait there?
I'm on the train in Barcelona.
So how Naya giving us wrong information and say you're in Dubai?
Nah, I like to give wrong information. I don't know, it's a setup. Look, phone service keeping good in Barcelona. Phone service is where it's at.
Well, I am so happy that we got you. So we want to say a happy birthday on behalf of everyone in the room. Wishing you all the best and God riches, blessings and all that's good. Don't do too much today. Don't try and harass and stress the people boy child.
Funds running low, send money.
You behave like Eli Boss now. Cut it out. We ain't call you for all that.
All your cash up there. All your funds is running.
Call the lady boy child and see what you could organize.
Look, give me and him come out in the store. He buying a little bag from me, but he had to buy 2 shoes myself. Man, no good. He does so well, Gabby, you know.
Today's your day.
Yes, he buys some shoes myself, and he wants me to dry bag from me.
Tell my friend I say morning and make sure he take care of you for the rest of the day.
That's quite good. You think he could have put me in limousine? No, I didn't ride in train. Watch it. Let's start this people by train.
I tell you, you are quiet in Barcelona with the people's son and you're still running your mouth. You can't please all you know. No, Papa.
Advice to me, man, I could have went there like a limousine, no, pack up my food. But no, look me going up escalator step. People tell me sorry. Yeah.
Have a good day.
Hey, and looky, cousin, and have a blessed day.
Enjoy your birthday.
Thank you for the greetings.
You're
Bye,
welcome.
guys.
I tell you this, Gabby, the first one to Gabby dead, Imagine if people try to take her a big trip in Barcelona, Spain, and for her to enjoy she stuff, she's still complaining that the man ain't buying enough for her and she riding train instead of taking limousine. I give up on this girl, I swear. Anywho's, she got her greetings, so we can move. So we had a nice weekend. I didn't do too much. We're priming up for the birthday celebration. It is our birthday celebration, Power Decade, 10 years, next, not this Saturday, December 6th. And again, extending an invitation for you guys to come out and be part of it with us. You've been kicking it with us from day one, and we're about to turn up and, of course, celebrate in a big way. And we truly appreciate you guys joining us for that celebration, all right? So, I give me some running she want my friend thanks. I tell that girl no good. Imagine the man come out and give her a whole trip. You get bag and she still complaining the man buy 2 shoes for himself. Listen, this man happy to do it, Gabby, When Gabby get old, I swear. People like that first place they put you in the old people home because y'all ain't have no behavior. I convince somebody do you. So we didn't do much. Like I said, I got into the early cleaning. Yeah, because them thing and them what my parents used to put us through. Me doing that, I am still traumatized from since school on vacation and you home. I usually love vacation, but one vacation that I absolutely detested was Christmas vacation because from the time the school door closed and you're home, it's like your parents just sit down and they check in work for you to do. Since the last day of school, you had to start scrubbing step. You had to start cutting bush to go up in the roof and break cobweb. You had to go up with bucket of water and wipe down, what you call them, board you used to have up in the decoration thingy. You had to start cleaning window. You had to start bringing chair outside to scrape and sandpaper and then vanish. Then you had to start going below house and make sure you clean up and pack up bottles. You have to pull out bottles below house and wash them for when sweet drink truck passing so they could collect it. And when them time them bottles on the house, so I set a cockroach, egg and all kind of thing in it. Far as I'm concerned, when you give them the bottle, they had to wash it anyways. But no, you have to sit down and clean each and every bottle. And them time is a glass bottle. Children nowadays all getting away with murder because they only have plastic bottles. Soft drinking, no, we didn't have that. Glass bottle and you had to return it. So you had to sit down and stick dog inside it and wash them out, rinse them out and pack them in case for when truck pass for you to get your drinks. Plus, you had to start pulling out cushion to the part that I absolutely did not like is when they have to put on the new cushion covers and them hard piece of sponge. They had their bending and you under pressure to make sure the lady cushion. Listen, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm sorry. So, over the years, once I started living on my own, since November, it's like I clean every time. So I have a lot of cleaning to do, but sometimes it's just find thing to clean. Start going through your drawers and throwing out old stuff. Start going through your closet and taking out 9-foot fitting shoes that dry rot and start making the work easier because me and this staying up late the whole night, Christmas Eve whole day, you do all the work. You have to sit down and make sure floor dry, board across floor. You can't walk on the people floor because you don't want no footprint in it. So you have to sit down outside whole day while floor drying from vanish. And then you have to make sure chairs well shine. I'm not doing that anymore. I told my mother just the other day, I'm still traumatized. That's abuse. That's abuse. They put us through, that's abuse. That amount of work. And then on the day itself, Christmas Day, when you're supposed to be enjoying yourself, you have to sit down on the floor. You can't sit down on the cushion because she ain't want she doily move. She ain't want she cushion shift. and you see neighbor come in, friend come in, and they sprawl off on cushion, sprawl off on chair, laughing kiki, and you have to take floor, you have to go outside after you do all the work. The only good thing about it back then was you get a whole soft drink to drink. You're getting apple, you're getting grapes, you have wine. That time they started to break you out in drinking alcohol, because when they put them hog plum, cherry, cane wine, all them kind of wine to soak is stronger than the wine they're selling in the shop. But me and doing that again, I've officially started to clean. So I spend the weekend doing some of that, getting it out of the way. So Christmas, the day before Christmas Eve is just to change my bed sheets, put up my new curtain, and I'm done, finish, over. What? I like finishing the floor sliding. I'm not doing this, ACC. Christmas morning, you're tired. And on top of that, Christmas, they still want to wake you up to go to church for midnight mass. And after midnight mass, you have to come home and put up curtain and put on cushion, and all 4 o'clock in the morning you're going to sleep, and then they're waking you up bright and early because food had to start cooking early. And then, listen, I ain't doing that again. I'm sorry. And giving you drinking a plastic cup just to get a whole. No, my mother used to put. I believe our fridge had a hole. My mother had the man in the mechanic shop come and drill a padlock, a thing to put a padlock on the fridge, because the rate the ham used to cut every time you pass by the kitchen, you're cutting and you want to make sure you don't get catch. Any chunk of ham you cut and you move, either that or a soft drink missing in the fridge, or you pour out some, and by the time they leave a whole one, by the time you come back, a little bit in the bottle. So the lady used to padlock she fridge, and she had the key around she neck on a string. Listen. Debbie, oh, glad I'm guilty all now, because when I make mine and I'm going on it. No. That I would do. That I still do. When you see you make up your bed nice, you put away your bedroom for the whole day. The only time I would pass by my bed is like when I'm ready to sleep. And it hot in your heart to have to unmake your bed, because sometimes you have a million throw pillows, you have your nice comforter, and your room smelling fresh and new. You ain't want to do it, but you have to. But I'm not doing this anymore, and I hope you guys are still not in the habit of waiting last minute. Start your early cleaning preparations. So how does Christmas morning look for you now? Curious to know. It looks the same kinda, but I'm not tired. Meaning, I get all the cleaning out of the way. Like, as I said, like this weekend, I did my bedroom and my bathroom. So I had like clean out your bathroom, make sure you clean out your closet, put away clothes, water and fitting to give away, what have you. I did that. And I did my kitchen cupboards. So Christmas Day, Christmas Eve is when you start, like you buy the stuff, like if you're doing whatever decor, if you're doing new flowers, if you're doing new curtain. So that week, you remove all the curtain from the windows. That is how I get in that Christmas zone. Remove all the curtain from the windows, well, at least where nobody can see you. And then on Christmas Eve, then I do the put it away. Like you put up back the curtain, put on your curtain, and you put on your carpet or whatever the case might be, make up your bed and all of that. So I still get the new vibe Christmas morning without all of the work in that week. It makes sense, right? So that last week is just dedicated to little touches here and there, and putting away the house. That is what we call putting away the house. That is what this last week is intended for. Other than that, I'm not I have to cut into America Live Noise. Oh, Gabby reaching the room, so make sure to tell her happy birthday. But you have two curtains, America. No, I'm sorry. I have a lot of curtains. I just love it. I think I got that from my mother. I just love, we used to call it put away the house. I love doing that, like color schemes, different color schemes, putting up new curtain. It's one of my favorite thing to do. Put away house. I like that. But other than that, I'm not doing all this at work. You're still doing the white sweet drink and put water in the bottle. No, I'm not doing this at work anymore. No, I'm done with that. Beat up all yourself. So, like as I was saying, I know we reached on there for the whole time, but anywho's, we had someone says we need my friend Kamal says we need a program to give feedback on these rallies, the good and bad, and what we can improve on. No side taking, but to reiterate what was said or discussed. Yeah. Well, they start off early, so maybe I'm getting into the swing of things where you can do that. This was just like a one-off. It's not election in it's not campaign season. Well, as a matter of fact, campaign season never stopped because from since last election to now, the NNP has been out and about having pocket meetings, having different gatherings and what have you. So the campaign has never stopped, and I think that is what's happening these days. From one election into the other election cycle, it just intensifies as you get closer, or if an election date is called. As in the case of, let me tell you something, yeah? I hope all you paid attention to what happened in St. Vincent. Comrade and the other one, what is his name, Friday? Y'all see, listen, this time around, we ain't taking no $2 artists, eh? Look, how he name, Massacre, Shensia, all kind of name, big name in rally in Vincy for the two different political parties, yellow and red. Massacre, who else? Shensia, Asian, all of them. And Comrade say if they fretting, me bring in Cartel. We ain't want no dollar artists when it's our time. We working hard, we want to come out and have a good time, and we want to make sure we have artists. What is what you're saying? The billing was as you said phones. Gabby, leave people children alone, please. Yeah, so we want artists, we want big name artists too. Because you look as though anybody bringing Cartel in a hurry, nobody are bringing Barris in a hurry. Before Barris hang up his hat, we want some good big name artists. That is what we want to be, exactly. We want to be outside in a big way. That is what's happening in St. Vincent right now. Artists and them are people outside. Place yellow, place red. Them people outside enjoying the campaign season. St. Lucia also goes to the polls, I think, on the 1st. So we outside. We want to be outside with them. Yeah? So we give it all your early notice. We have 2 more years to go. We ain't know when the boss ringing the bell yet. But whenever the bell ring, just make sure we ring the bell with some good artists inside. And you could put out a little poll asking us who we want to see as well. That could work. Who we want to see. Election Carnival. There's a Dexter Daps. We want to listen. If you fret us, we want Chris Brown too. We want Beyonce and people that we never might see a promoter bringing anytime soon. Election campaign does have money, according to things, does have money. So bring them people and them. Love you, enjoy yourself. We want to see them. I love campaign season, man. It's just so funny. Seeing the different costumes and people in there, get up and what have you. So we're looking forward to that, right? Shiri says, why I don't... Shiri had nothing to do with believing. We want to enjoy ourselves. Cardi B, who else? So I don't believe in this big name artist political event. I feel people vote for the artist instead of what matters, but that's me. Nah, man. You're making us look like we dotish, man. Don't do us that. At the end of the day, artists or no artists, people know who they're voting for. Because there are times they don't bring nobody really of any consequence and people know. Listen, when people yellow, they yellow. When people green, they green. You might switch in between, but no big sort of thing. People stick to who they love, who they want, who they know. So I don't think it makes much of a difference. And I mean, with that kind of, people have to be really to vote for a party because of an artist they bring. So after the artists take their money and go about their business, what happened to us? What happened to who we are as a people? Nah, man, don't do us that. Oh, gosh. We ain't that. Nah, man. Oh, God. I think we've evolved. We ain't have them Uncle Gary kind of politics where Uncle Gary say he bring in the boat up Paradise River and everybody, yeah, Uncle. We ain't that kind of, we have young people now. Young people who are smarter, who are thinking, who know what they want, who know what they don't want. who are reading more, who are listening more. They are more analytical. I didn't think we back in the days, like Uncle Gary telling us, um, we bringing banana boat up Paradise River, and all the people saying, Balin Oka, Balin, yes, uncle, yes, uncle. Funny things that people go do this shit, but I think we have evolved. I really think we have evolved, and people are looking at more substance over hype. Not saying the hype doesn't have its place, because I mean, you need a little hype and you need a little chippiness to go in the mix. But I think we've gotten to a place where people are more aware, more conscious, you know, and they're not just voting for voting's sake. Or I didn't see Dread Lion in Vinci too. Yeah, man, Dread Lion outside big time. That's what I'm saying. So just as our artists flying the flag, they want us to fly in too. We want to fly in other people too. So looking forward to that. No, I enjoy campaign season. I really, really love when it's an election year. We know the vibe. Every Sunday we outside, something to do, somewhere to go. Yeah, it's just vibes. Let me hear what this person saying here.
Hello, good afternoon. Can I make a request to somebody in Grenada?
Eh? No, it's morning time, sir. Who is this? Hello, good afternoon. You want to make a request for somebody in Grenada? I'm Preston on the movement, whatever. Aruna, many may have evolved, but it shows every day some haven't. And that is, of course, that is expected, you know. Some will evolve at a faster pace than others. But I think for the most part, we have gotten to a stage where it's the those who have more than those who haven't. Just case in point, look at the program at the TA Marisha Community College, and you know, these young people and the questions, the type of questions they ask and the type of conversations they were capable of having. Yeah, and these are the next set of voters. So while it may seem, you know what happens? Those who haven't, their voices just seem to be louder than those who have. Because those who know better stay quiet. And those who just spew ignorance, just spew all sorts of nonsense, they're louder. So it seems like it's a lot of them. But the truth and the fact is, it's not. They're just louder. Because people who know better, instead of saying better or doing better, we just stay quiet. I mean, like, you know what? We're not getting involved. We don't want to be caught up in the nonsense and what. So it seems as though ignorance is way more than I pay attention to a lot of things said, and a lot of people, just because we have more fake pages and more people spewing a set of nonsense, it seems as though what we are ignorant in that regard. But when you come off of social media and like you talk to the students, you talk to young people, you know, their conversation, their reasoning ability, sad to say, it beats a lot of grown, mature people, the way they see things. And I think that is what most people need to do. More people need to do. Have conversations with young people. Because sometimes your peers end it. Because people that are you're on par, and sometimes you listen to some of the things they say and you read some of the statuses they write and you read some of the comments they make, and you have to be like, cha-cha, you not there, boy? That is where you're there in 2025? Like, you seriously shake your head sometimes. But Ace Morning says critical thinking skills matters, and that is something we don't have a lot of. Critical thinking, like I said, the loud mouth, those who are just spewing nonsense, their mouth and their fingers type at a faster pace than those who are actually, you know, capable of having conversations and having those sort of that make sense, you know, that you can learn from, that you can gravitate to. But people like chippiness. At the end of the day, I realize that, because you would post a status, you know, really deep, and you might get a 2 or 3 like, a couple comments if you're lucky, but post something chippin, some nonsense, some bacchanal tebe for the whole day, your phone going off with notifications. People just gravitate towards nonsense, yeah? And that is why most people just stay silent and deal with their little corner and just can't be bothered. But it is what it is, you know? Keisha said, keep this topic. I can take on this closet hobby bedroom naked drama this lunch hour. I'm gonna put it on tomorrow. That is why I skip past it. You realize I ain't even touched your topic for today because I planned like this early Monday morning. It is too early in the week. So maybe tomorrow we'll Christmas coming up again too. So I don't even feel I want to talk about these people and them. I don't even feel I want to talk about this because too many people seeing what's really in front of them and seeing something else. You're seeing retired point red flag and people seeing it as blue and green. At this point, I'm on the brink of giving up because I don't understand. Me don't understand how you see your husband born naked with man, but you're still asking what to do or what we think going on. Nothing. They're making fudge. Nothing going on whatsoever. They were suntanning in the bedroom. They were grounding. Anywho's. My code is orange on that morning when local artists and international goes well. My sympathy goes out to the hard for. Oh yes, and Jimmy Cliff also passed on. I want to call a lady's remote how he name calls how he buy two. Gabby, you call her. When I call you, we hear everything already. We get your information already, so we're working with that. Yeah? People like melee more than substance. Yeah, and it's something that you have to literally tune out of. It's a habit that we seem to gravitate more towards melee, confusion, and anything of substance. We don't have the time nor the energy for it. Sad, but true. And unless we think we change our played Manji Popot. Unless we change our ways of thinking, and we'll always find ourselves in that position. We have to elevate. We have to elevate ourselves. At some point, you have to realize, hey, this isn't making sense. I'm not learning anything from this. This is not taking me one step further to my goals. It's not doing anything for me on a personal level. I'm not saying that a little trippiness is not good, because in everything else in life, yin yang, you need balance. Yeah, you can't just go through life being serious, and you need a little stupidness every now and again to free up your muscles in your face so you can laugh and kiki and move on. But it shouldn't be more than. It should be a balance. So, like I said, we deviated from the topic as per usual, but we will come back because after second thoughts, I was like, you know what, this is too heavy for this Monday morning. The road I was prepared to go down, it's too heavy for yeah, that's what I was saying, Shireen. It's too heavy for today. So I'm gonna post it on my page and we'll just take a different direction. We're gonna do Christmas, we're gonna do different things. As we get ready to celebrate our anniversary as well. Probably gonna lean towards that and talk about that. But I titled earlier on this man and woman problems and them so every morning, man. Oh God. My inbox full. I don't know how people like problems. So you're there, man stressing you out, and you're there fighting up with man, trying to fix man. Woman stressing you out, you're there fighting up, trying to fix woman. I fed up with all until 2026. Yeah, we'll come back in 2026. Until then, have a great day. Thank you so much, Nirvana Span Detox, Beacon Insurance, Western Union, Harry Edwards Jewelers. Happy birthday again, Gabby. Change of hope looking for candidates. Why you ain't going to sign up for change of hope candidates yourself? Yeah. Change of hope looking for candidates. Change of hope looking for candidates. Okay. Nominate yourself first, Preston. Yeah? Nominate yourself first. Anywho's, we move. Have a great one, everybody. Thank you so much for powering up. I shall see you all tomorrow, same time, same place. Alrighty? Preston, go and sign up. Goodbye.
10 years, one station, Power 95, a decade strong. From day one to year 10, still your number one. Grenada's heartbeat on the airwaves. We didn't follow the culture. We built it. Your music, your station, your power. "10 years loud, proud, and trusted." Power 95, a decade strong.